26 on the outside. Nathan Sleto, the 3S on the inside of row number 9 back there. Chris Menson, the 53 on the outside of him. Yep, he is there. Derek Meyer and the number 14M on the inside back there. And I do not see Colin Brown's a scratch. Here we go, Modifieds. I tell you, this freight train just left town, folks. Here they come, 3 wide off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. And Chris Walden's going to take the early lead. Lakin in second. Here comes Thoennes in the 52, trying to come through off turn 4. Hang on and buckle up, everybody. You got an explosive field of modifieds right now. Walden on the outside at 48, looking good. Pete Lakin, how about Pete tonight at 97? A Father Reed doing a great job. Here comes a 52 of Thoennes going to that number 2 spot. Keep an eye on Curtis on the bottom. Curtis and Jegtvig. Now Corky Thomas goes up top in that out there. No, that's actually the other 6. That's Zach Johnson. That looked like too big of a car for him anyway. Into turn number 3 as they come off turn 4 of the flag right now. And Dan Ebert working back in traffic in that 60. Keep an eye on Ebert also. A lot of good mod drivers. Thoennes gets on the inside of Walden into turn number 3. He takes a peek one more time. Jegtvig has now moved to 3rd. Here comes Curtis behind him. And look out, they're all over each other back there. Zach Johnson on the bottom, Pete Lakin up top, Ebert behind him, and Corky Thomas with Skitland and Good right behind him. A lot of good modifieds out here, and they are battling each other high and low all over the place. There comes Thoennes on the inside for the lead. Jason Thoennes off of turn 2 takes the lead. Jegtvig is charging again, but Walden blows by again. And folks, you got to keep an eye on Jegtvig running 3rd as he's pulling off one of those bottom side runs of his in that 2J. Ebert also on the bottom. Ebert started 90. Up there goes Thoennes. He takes the lead right now. Jason Thoennes again, Walden back behind. And here comes Jegtvig one more time. And keep an eye back there. Gertis sitting in 4th, followed by Zach Johnson. And Dan Ebert's now moved into 6th. Corky Thomas in 7th. Down the back straightaway. Jason Thoennes with the lead. Now Walden goes to the outside of Jegtvig again. Brady Gertis sitting in 4th. Now here comes Dan Ebert on the outside of Zach Johnson. And Ebert's going to work in that 60 again. Get off of turn 2. Ebert on the outside of Zach Johnson. That's a pair of really good mods back there. And now Ebert trying to move up into that number 5 spot as they come off of turn 4. And here comes Jegtvig. He's on the charge again. Jegtvig on the inside of Thoennes off of turn 2 again. Thoennes fights him off down the back straightaway. They go into turn 3. Now Thoennes shuts her down. And we got a caution. We got a spin over here. Car down the bottom of turn 4 there, and we'll reset the field. Okay, we're off and on again up high this time. You can see Walden outside again down the back straightaway. And boy, here comes Dan Ebert moving up. Remember, he started 9th. He's now moved into 4th. He's caught up to the backside of Walden. Jegtvig goes on the inside of him off of turn 4 as they come off turn 4 of the flag. And it's still going to be the 52 of Thoennes. And man, it's getting busy out there right now. Again, you can see Ebert in that 60 down on the inside. Chris Walden fights him off down the back straightaway. Curtis goes up top. Here comes the 6 cars, both of them. You can see Corky Thomas, and boy, here comes Skitland in the 75. He's charging. Skitland joining the party also, and all of a sudden, Cody decides it's time to go to work. Now again, Thoennes trying to hang on as Jegtvig is going to try and work that magic on the bottom. Walden back to 3rd, but here comes Ebert behind him with Brady Gertis not far, and Zach Johnson with Skitland and Corky Thomas. Holy cow, look at this mess. A lot of good hot rods out there. On the back straightaway, Jason Thoennes running good. And now here comes Ebert on the outside. He's caught Chris Walden as they come off a turn 4. And I'll tell you, Ebert just continues to come forward. There he is. And now Zach Johnson's making a move. Johnson on the bottom of that racetrack in that MB Custom, running the bottom side. Boy, I'll tell you, Ebert was way sideways and did lift. And I'll tell you, Ebert is really pushing that 60 car off of turn 4, and here comes Zach after him. Holden up top, followed by Brady Gertis, and now Cody Skitlin. Boy, how about Jason Thoennes? Every time Jegtvig gets up there, I tell you, if they get another late caution, they better look out because that 60 car is really flying back there. Okay, Dan Ebert 1.6. He knocked 0.2 of a second off of Thoennes' lead that last time. He went from 1.8 to 1.6 seconds. And here comes Jegtvig again. Jegtvig gets on the inside off of turn 4 underneath Thoennes as they come to the flag. And again, Thoennes fights him off. Now Ebert drops the lead down to 1.5 seconds. But I don't know if he's going to have enough time. And as they battle each other, that might open the door for Dan Ebert to close up. Jegtvig has caught Thoennes coming off turn 4 and what could be another wild finish. Ebert sitting back in the number 3 spot again. Boy, look at this back end traffic. A lot of good racing out here. Palmer and all these guys doing a great job. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Here it is again. Jason Thoennes comes off turn 4. We'll have 2 to go, race fans. 2 to go, and here comes Jegtvig. Again, Zach Johnson moving up in that number 4 spot. Ebert right now just can't quite get up there. Running out of a little bit of time, 1.3 seconds behind. White flag coming out for Thoennes. Can Jegtvig make a last lap pass? And here he goes. There goes Jegtvig underneath Thoennes off of 2. But Thoennes uses a head of steam down the back straightaway. Jegtvig should have got one more shot. They go into turn number 3. Here's Jegtvig underneath him off of turn 4. They come to the flag side by side, and Thoennes is going to hang on. Jegtvig second, Ebert third, and Zach Johnson. And Cody Skitlin fifth. What a finish by him. Oh, boy, I'll tell you, wouldn't that have been crazy? Like I said, Ebert was closing in the 60. Again, Jegtvig got up there, but again, Jason Thoennes had fought him off again. Like I said, for JT again, this will be his 3rd win of the season. He's got one here before, plus one at Viking. And great field of mods like it is every week here. We're very lucky. How about Cody Skitlin, that last lap, stealing that number 5 spot away from Brady Gertis there. So again, Thoennes got to win. Jegtvig in second. Ebert went from 9th to 3rd, and boy, if we had a late caution, it could have got really interesting in that reset. We didn't get that, so again, he ended up 3rd. Zach Johnson was coming on again in 4th. Skitlin 5th, followed by Brady Gertis in 6th. Chris Wolden, great job in 7th. Corky Thomas 8th. Pete Lake in 9th, and Tim Thomas in 10th. That's your top 10. So, again, we'll get Jason out of here. He's one of the really class guys. Of course, he's a general manager down there at Diamond Buick GMC in Alexandria. So, if you get down there looking for a vehicle, stop and see those guys down there. They got a beautiful dealership. This guy here is one of the class guys. He and his lovely wife, Emily. I tell you, just some neat people, folks. I tell you what. And this guy here is as good as you're going to find. Again, like I said, I think this is what's about probably his 18th year of racing now. It just seems like I remembered yesterday when he first came out and I met him for the first time, and this young guy was talking so good. But he's a heck of a race car driver, a lot of championships, and one of the truly great ones again here tonight at I-94. Well, JT, come on out of there. How about Jason Thoennes? What a show that was. Yeah, you're pumped up tonight. What a win by Thoennes.
Jason Thoennes, you're in victory lane, your first one of the year here, I believe, and you were on fire. You had that number 2 breathing on you. He was on the top side. He was on the bottom side. You tried every angle, and you were all over him. Walk me through that race there, Jason.
Well, first things first. It was my second win. Hats off to the track prep crew. It's not been the best every night here, but tonight was awesome. I didn't think with all the rain it would be this good, but this was amazing. So I just want to say hats off to those guys for pounding this thing in tight. As far as the race went, start 4th. Me and Wolden had a hell of a battle going on early, and he worked me, and I finally got by. And then it's like, okay, we don't have mirrors and we don't have spotters. Where do I go next? And then Jegtvig would start showing me a nose. So I kind of tried changing things up, trying to find better spots on the track. And I guess when the white flag flew, I didn't even realize it. So I'm like, well, one more time around the top. Let's just hold on and take this baby home.
Let's get up for Jason Thoennes, his second win of the year.